Alright, it's the afternoon drive on Magic 102.9 FM with a radio home girl. First day of July 2024. Happy new month to you. Welcome to the second half of that 2024. Wow. Already? Yeah, and in the next few months, people start, hustling and working harder just to meet up with the Amber months and to meet up with December. Jeez, I can't believe. But hey, how was your weekend? How was June? My June was amazing. I hope yours was okay. And all I can say is that I wish you the very best of the new month. Okay, so today I'm going to give you a rundown of what we are going to be, doing today. By 2 o'clock, we shall be having Abia 2. By 3 o'clock, we shall be having the news desk. But I want us to look at something very important today. I'm trying to get across to the NMA chairman at the state, that's National Medical Association, Nigerian Medical Association, at the state, over what happened over the weekend. I saw a story that caught my attention. Actually, someone sent it to me about a young boy who came back from his examination. Last week we had, would I call them unknown gunmen? There was this shooting around Opobo Junction, where some officers were shot at and they were killed. And from the story that I learned, or from what the person actually sent, this young boy was coming from from examination, if I'm not mistaken, and he was running for his life because everyone was rowdy that day. Like, people were running. You should have. I wasn't there, but from what someone told me, someone who was there told me, the scene was something else. So this young boy was running for his life, and mistakenly he fell down and hit his head. According to the story his friend told us on the gutter, his dad. Yeah, those, that drainage there. So he actually was rushed to the hospital, and getting to the hospital, the hospitals asked for deposits. Yeah. So according to what the father, because I was trying to get the information, first before they could rally round and look for the money and all of that, the boy passed on. Yeah, something that would have been given urgent attention. Something that even if they don't have the money, the hospital would have admitted the boy, at least give him first aid, because sometimes this is our internal injuries. The guy may not be bleeding, but you don't know what's going on in there, you understand. And due to the wasting of the time, maybe the parents didn't have the money at hand at that moment, they were running around. And I learned this boy is an only child. And what this hospital should have done at least was just to show sympathy and have some milk of human conscience, or should I say empathy? Yeah, that's the right word, empathy. Yeah, they would have empathized with this boy and this boy's parents, and just, even if it's first aid, let him sustain for a while. Then you can go on with your treatment, and then you can ask for money. But they put money first. When I was in class, I was told that they take Hippocratic oath. I studied philosophy, so there's philosophy of medicine, a little bit history of medicine. I don't know but I know that I was taught that these doctors take the oath called Hippocratic oath, and this Hippocratic oath actually mandates them to put life before money. So why is it that some hospitals, when you go, they see how urgent these things are, and they still will ask you that you need to deposit money? I heard that the one doctor was telling me that the police warrant has been, is off right now. So why would you, seeing how critical something is? I understand the fear. You may be afraid these people may not pay you after you treat them, but seeing this person is going, like this person is going to the great beyond, going to the, going 6 feet under, you're still demanding for money. And you see that these parents, the parents of this boy is telling you, we don't have this money yet. Can you just at least admit him? Let's go look for the money. You still insisted the money be brought. Well, rest in peace. may the dead rest in peace. All we can hope is that things get better. But anyways, that's what we're going to be looking at today. Some practices by some hospitals. Yes, so we're putting across two people, the chairman, NMA, and the permanent secretary, health ministry, right here on the afternoon drive. So want to know why these hospitals do these things. Are there regulatory bodies to ensure that these hospitals are actually, when they do these things, penalties are, given to them, sanctions and all of that? Want to know, and why is there some private hospitals put money before lives? It's the afternoon drive on Magic 102.9 FM. Again, I am your radio homegirl, Rutha Hams.
All these gents, they go right, they go left, they go right, they go left, they go right, left, right, they go left, they go right, they go left, they go right, they go left, right. If you give them money, they can go bet. Take flight, they can go jet. They don't be dog, they go vet. And they never show finish, they go wet. When the story post, they go internet. They go begin talk about the mental health. Kama susha ishaye, enter bled. Kumako se masukotene, enter get. Shena skinny jeans, on a baggy pants. Me a carry squad, me a carry pants. Don't blow, me a Taliban. Sina two scale so me a carry one. Some Vita, and tomato, margarita, and tobacco. I know feel they talk, me she begin wakago. When they take a so, when I they share shadow. They go left, they go right, they go left, they go right, left, right, they go left, they go left, they go right, they go left, they go right, they go left, they go right, they go left. Fresh out. What's your name? They go tell you I'm sound. Like, how are you? They go tell you I'm calm. Pure family, they go tell you I'm farm. I'm from Port Harcourt, they go tell you I'm farm. Suna G, the Wako Kina, Magnito Ina Huta Wada Harko Kina, Ina the Moto Chide Ewa Sabo Bima, you sabi Ice Prince Dana Abo Kina, Dreadlocks, Adidas, Nightlife, Laughing Gas, Kariko, carry loud. And you call Sabi say Jersey know they carry last. They go left, they go right, they go left, they go right, left. Right, they go left, they go left, they go right, they go left, they go right, they go left, they go right, they go left. Fresh out. La Via Zaki.
right, it's in the afternoon drive. Yes, and DJ Paparazzi giving us nice tunes. Okay, so I said that I was going to get across to, put across to the anime chairman, Abia State, Dr. Abale is his name. So let's call him. He's standing by. All right. Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Saeed. Good afternoon, sir. Uh-oh. Networking. Come on. Not now. All right. You know what? I think let's maybe call him directly. Let's call him directly. I think network is not really friendly at this point in time. Let's see. Yeah, hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. You're live on Magic 102.9 FM. Thanks for joining us. I had a conversation with you earlier today, and I told you of sad story of a young boy who actually, while running from, running for his life for safety, hit his head, according to what the friend told us. Oh, he's off. Okay, well, I think I need to call him directly. Then just hold on. We'll call him directly. Okay, sir.
If it's working like this,
yes, WhatsApp. Okay, thank you. All right, so sir, so I told you of the story of the boy and the hospital that insisted that they deposit some money, and in the process of the parents running around and trying to get the money, the boy passed on. So, sir, I would want to know, because this is not. We've had another case like that where some hospitals, especially private SHA, would ask for deposits before attending to critical cases, emergency cases. Why is it like that, sir?
Okay, thank you. Number one is that emergency cases, you are supposed to start treatment while waiting for deposit.
Okay.
First of all, the calling is that to save life, but we have realized that sometimes people abuse that right and that privilege. And when you finish treating them and they get better, they run away. But by and large, the hospital, I don't know the hospital per se, but if the story is true, because I've heard stories that I investigated that they are not true. If the story is true, then definitely the hospital was wrong in that aspect.
Okay.
They should have commenced treatment and then asked the parents to go and look for some money to deposit. So that is what they should have done first.
So you're trying to say that you've not heard of any case of the private hospitals asking for deposits before treating patients critical? Because you said now that you've heard cases and they turn out not to be true. Does it mean that there are no cases of that nature where hospitals ask for money? No, you've seen how critical a situation is before treating the patient, sir.
Well, I've heard cases like that patients were asked to make deposits before treatment is commenced. But most of the time, they are not critical. Most of the time that I've heard. And sometimes too, the patients are asked to deposit money and the treatment commenced. But the patient feels that the treatment being given is not commensurate with the money, with what they think should be given, just because they have not deposited money. So, but when such reports are gotten, they are usually investigated when they are gotten officially, not social media or on air.
Okay, because because we'll get the boy, the friend of the boy who actually told us the story. We're trying to reach the boy and his dad actually the boy's friend and the dad too, because it was the father that narrated this story, not social media something. The boy's father narrated what happened, you understand. So in such cases where the hospital does, like, are there sanctions, are there penalties, are there ways that this association, and I think the association maybe is doing to make sure that these hospitals or some private hospitals desist from such acts? Because sometimes they are swept under the carpet and nothing happens.
Yes, when such reports are getting officially, the association does its own little investigation to establish a prima facie case against the doctor, and then once this is established, the patient is now referred to Nigerian Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria Tribunal, which has the powers to sanction the doctor. The Nigerian Medical Association does not have powers to do such. The most we can do is to expunge the person from our association, that is expel the person or suspend the person from our association.
And after but we don't have the power. Back.
Yes, we don't have the power to now say the patient should be jailed, the doctor should be jailed, or the doctor's license should be withdrawn. That one is exclusive right of the Medical and Dental Council Tribunal, which usually sits in Abuja and some other cities in Nigeria. So once we establish a prima facie case, we refer the doctor, to Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria for further disciplinary action. And of course, that Medical and Dental Council has the power of High Court.
Okay.
So once they sentence somebody, a doctor, the doctor has the right to appeal, and the appeal goes to appeal court, not another High Court, because that one is equivalent of High Court. It is headed by a judge, appointed judge that works with Federal Ministry of Justice and National Judicial Council.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So thank you so much. So basically, since you're saying that the enemy does not have that kind of, so what exactly is the duty of the enemy? If the enemy cannot checkmate this kind of activities, or so what exactly is or are the duties of the enemy exactly?
NMA, Nigerian Medical Association, is a professional association that binds the medical doctors and the dental practitioners in Nigeria. Its main objective is welfare of our
just
members.
Welfare.
Not just welfare, but I've told you now that if somebody reports and it is proven that the doctor is at fault,
guilty,
that is why I said prima facie case. Yes, we now refer the person to what looks like a High Court called Medical and Dental Council Tribunal, which usually sits in Abuja. The doctor hires a lawyer, goes there to defend himself. Of course, the patient too, or the patient relatives, will also go there to prove their case.
Okay.
Right, yes.
Wow. Seems like a very long process.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a long process, because if you don't do that, people lie. It's just like somebody accusing somebody of armed robbery case. If I accuse you of robbery, I have to prove it that you actually committed robbery.
Yes, that's true.
Otherwise, people will be punished unjustly. People call police. I have had, as chairman of NMA, I've had to go and tell our members where maybe death occurs, and you see somebody writing petition that the person committed murder.
Okay.
That the person committed murder, and you go there, and by the time you listen to them, you see that in the normal course of treatment, the person died. There's no murder or no willful killing of that patient.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Abali, for joining us right here on the afternoon drive. Thank you so much. Like you said, an investigation will be conducted, and I hope that this kind of thing doesn't occur. Thank you so much, sir, for your time on the afternoon drive.
All right. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
You're welcome, sir. All right. So here we try to balance out everything. We don't just blame. But the boy's father actually was one who narrated everything. And then when I saw it, it was really a heartbreaking story. And on the platform another woman was complaining of the same thing. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Some hospitals would demand that you, bring money. I understand that some people have abused that privilege of when, after treatment, they can't afford the bills, they can't afford the hospital bills. But should people die when they are sick or when things are critical or out of hands? What is the solution? How can we solve this? Here is Lona by Bella Schmoother, right here on the afternoon drive on Magic 102.9 FM.
Everything is different since you left me. Oh, I cannot pretend, but I go try my best. Yo, oh, oh, oh. It's me against the world. You show you I'm of stand the car. Now everybody they hear my song. Oh, it's back, I hear my dog. Hallelujah, pray for my mother and my brother since I belong now. Oh, hallelujah, pray for my mother and my brother since I belong now. Oh, 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 oh. Me I thank God I see them on top. Shaping a million, they just come on. Don't go tell we they share them on. I like my business and I love my job. I know they beg for love. As you see me, so I know they stress at all. And I do my best, leave the rest for God. Cause it's just me and against the wall. If I not tell you, tell me how you want to. If I not tell you, tell me how you want to. I be out there chasing for the ego. Some people they want me for the seko. Where they let go, you want. Oh, in the car, to piano. Make a place there where my chiquito. Don't make that go my hallelujah, pray for my mother and my brother since I belong now. Oh, hallelujah, pray for my mother and my brother since I belong now. Oh, 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 oh. Me I thank God I see them on top. Shaping a million, they just come on. Don't go tell we they share them on. I like my business and I love my job. I know they beg for love. As you see me, so I know they stress at all. And I do my best, leave the rest for God. Cause it's just me and against the wall.
Timmy J on the track.
Just play the music. We live the music.
What's up, I'm Beyonce. It's all today's music.
Hey, this is Christina Aguilera.
Hey, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent.
What's up, y'all? This is Faith Evans.
Hey, this is Rihanna. What's up? This is Pink.
Hi, this is Phil Collins.
You got your radio locked on to the hottest station.
Magic 102.9 ABBA.
So when I come, everybody stand firm. Them know say the boy will is them. Yeah, steady give them banger. International local. Well done like it at the car. The money on a cut, I no know total. Yeah, will is killing them. Back to back, you giving them. Any jump when you drop, can jam in them. Back to back, that's why you are killing them. When I find me, when me come around, the girl, it drama. When I find me, when me come around, the girl, it drama. Put it for me. When me come around, the girl, it drama. When I find me, when I find me.
love. Anytime I boogie down, the girl won't set it off. Who get money now, him be the man. Yes, sir. When they make the people discuss. Own your majagaban. Yes, make you report. Follow me to Gaza. 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 Follow me to Gaza. 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 We are with the ganja. 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 Push up on the lighter. 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 Today me now my best friend. Pakolulu. I just want to sit down the shankolulu. No time to waste time. Just to lulu. But the way the boss bring Neptune Jogodo. Madness stay for the dance floor. Sweet girl with the wine say she wants more. COVID need the fear native doctor. Somebody go tell me then sure he choke. My manchi, it restrict my airflow. I panji. You give me 20 now still shandy. Nkechi the wine up till 2:30. Fire, they can go higher. Plenty chikala, want my bulala. Send me your Aza, block me for plaza. If you want and follow me, go Gaza. Follow me to Gaza. 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 Follow me to Gaza. 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 We are with the ganja. 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 Push up on the lighter. 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 Every time I come around, girl them a show me love. Anytime I boogie down, the girl won't set it off. Who get money now him be the man. Yes, when they make the people discuss. Own your majagaban. Yes, make your report. Follow me to Gaza.
We don't just play the music. We live the music.
What's up, I'm Beyonce. It's all today's music.
Hey, this is Christina Aguilera.
Ganja, 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 ganja. Push up on the lighter, 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 lighter.
DJ Natil, what best?
We don't just play the music. We live the music.
What's up, I'm Beyonce. It's all today's music.
Hey, this is Christina Aguilera.
Hey, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent.
What's up, y'all? This is Faith Evans.
Hey, this is Rihanna. What's up? This is Pink.
Hi, this is Phil Collins.
You got your radio locked on to the hottest station.
Magic 102.9 ABBA.
If the vibe negative, my dear, don't bother. I be the pipe, I be the plumber. Don't worry, I be your controller. Come with your girlfriend, need your match, your my weight, oh my dollars. Come chop up money, come palace. Tried like it ain't on banana. Plenty money, BT, be cool, banana, banana. She want the banana. It dey make her go bananas. Shawty wanna go Bahamas. One that it dey make her lose balance. Put down for me, come farmer. If you be yo, I be the farmer. Tried like it dey on Ghana. Let the money be to you, be cool, banana. You wanna kill her, she dey giving me wine. I go drop her, me she enter my eyes. In a bedroom, I me be the supplier. I wanna go stop on them, no retire. You wanna kill her, she dey giving me wine. I go drop her, me she enter my eyes. In a bedroom, I me be the supplier. I wanna go stop on them, no retire. Say she want the banana. It dey make her go bananas. Shawty wanna go Bahamas. One that it dey make her lose balance. Put down for me, come farmer. If you be yo, I be the farmer. I give you your banana. Let the money be to you, be cool, banana.
Hear me now. Magic 102.9 ABBA.
All right, I'm getting jealous. I don't want to see you with anybody, Fireball DML. All right, so I'm seeing another story right here. We just talk about the trending things in other state here, in God's own state. All right, so this one, according to what I saw, happened at 175 School Road by Adazi. All right, and according to what I'm reading, he was caught stealing, and they called his wife and called her to tell her that her husband was involved in a motor accident, and they called her out. The wife came with her 4-month-old baby to the site of the scene, and they killed him. They lynched him. That's jungle justice, right before his wife and his 4-month-old baby. Yes, until this happened. And he was caught stealing. And what they could do was to call out, hey, husband. And the woman came with her 4-month-old baby, crying, where's my husband, where's my husband? Only for her to witness the gruesome murder of her husband. Oh my God, I can't even imagine.
And I'm calling on you, calling. Oh, baby, I'm getting jealous. Don't wanna see you with anybody. I'm getting jealous already. I'm getting jealous. Don't wanna see you with anybody. I'm getting jealous already.
Jungle justice, and you didn't just do that, she did that right before a mom and her 4-month-old baby. I mean, how wicked can that be? When you talk about wickedness, this is the height of wickedness, if you ask me. But anyways, I shall be opening the phone lines, the studio phone lines very soon. Yeah, we'll be reacting to the stories. Jungle justice. I understand that people are going through things. The hardship is just there. Well, there are people, there are people who it is in their blood, they steal. But then even if you want to do so, must still involve the wife and the 4-month-old baby. Now there are people criticizing this, and they're really angry about this. While some are saying that serves him right. Next time in his next life, if he wants to steal, he will think about what happened to him when he was alive and what led him to the great beyond before trying. But then, can you justify this? Can you justify jungle? How can we justify jungle justice? You understand? Maybe this guy was stealing just to fend for the family. Maybe they didn't have anything. Maybe he didn't have money to really take 4-month-old baby. And you know the baby things right now are very expensive. But hey, I am not justifying stealing. Okay, I am not justifying stealing. But what I am after is, why kill a father, a husband, before his 4-month-old baby and the mother of his kid? I didn't know. The studio phone lines are open 0907-677-1029. Although very shortly we shall be going for Abia 2, 0907-677-1029 and 0916-988-1029, and not forgetting 0809-666-1029. Some practice are from hospitals to ask for money for deposits, even saying that the case is critical. Yes, this led to the loss of life of a young boy. I actually was reading about him. Let me look for, because someone gave details of this boy, like where he comes from. It says his name is his name is Chikwere Edmond. I mean the guy who died due to the hospital requesting for deposit. His name is Chikwere Edmond in Kemakolam from Mbitolu, Imo State. He was a student of Evangel Seminary School here in Aba, according to the information I am seeing here. Yes, so it wasn't like he was a hearsay or he was there. So looking at some practice from hospitals requesting for deposits before either treatment. Yeah, the police warrant and all of that, I heard, has been taken out. But then when you're seeing this is very critical, this is a matter of life and death, and yet you're still requesting and standing on your grounds of taking money. And then this other one of a man who was lynched before his wife and 4-month-old baby. Jungle justice. Is it really right? Is it really the way forward? Killing a man before his 4-month-old baby and the wife. Is it really the way forward? Was it worth it? Calling out the woman, telling her that her husband had an accident. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome. Please move away from your radio. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Oh, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Your name, sir?
My name is Mr. Austin from Abad.
All right, sir. Welcome, sir. Please go ahead.
In clear terms, it is wrong for the woman to witness the death of her husband. It is very, very bad. In as much as what the man did was wrong by stealing,
Yeah.
it's not what it's calling the wife, even though the baby may not know what is happening. But I think the trauma of that incident will not leave that woman
At
for
all.
a very long time.
At all.
So that one is wrong.
At
So
all.
as for the hospital demanding deposit before treatment, well, they know the reasons for doing that. But I know a particular hospital which I myself was, let's say, beneficiary.
Okay.
That somebody has to be operated with surgery. Yes, because of the condition of the person, they did not ask for any deposit. They went ahead and do the surgery.
Wow.
Not call the hospital.
Wow.
I think the hospital should first of all consider the life.
Yeah.
Everything is not money. So, but even if you have to kill the person will not go into. I've heard of people who, after treatment, stay in the hospital for a very long time. Maybe at a time, a particular accident office may come and clear the bill for them.
Yes.
So, allowing somebody to die because of money is not the best. God will not be happy with things.
Well,
These things are not good. They're bad.
yes, sir.
So, thank you.
Anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Austin. But the boy is dead. Yeah, Mr. Austin said that it's not really right. You should put life before money. Everything is not money. Yeah. Okay. So I wish that some of these hospitals actually. I know a doctor told me that he has had very ugly experience of patients coming to his hospitals and then after treating them, they will look at it like you did nothing. Like the money is not even commensurate to why should I pay you this amount of money? What did you do? And then you're now forced to not ask him, but you came in here and you were not even conscious, and I treated you, and not asking me what did I do. And he said this could be one of the reasons why doctors now insist on taking at least deposits of their money before they commence treatment on you. But hey, anyways, Case Daniel, hey God, what can I say? Stay tuned for Abia 2. Comes up at 2 o'clock. The news bulletin that tells you more of God's own state and what's happening in God's own state, our state.
Dear Father in heaven, about time to take over. You don't tell I trouble you. Back down to Lucifer. I not to follow pastor, they be for mom. Father na father. See me, I don't busy my call. I won't focus on you, on God. Sometimes I catch your blessing. He did to show for face. He be like he HIV. Churchy for club, kitchen for club, landy for photo. Make them know mommy. I We've come to stay. GBC smells so nice. As I step into the room, waiting I come they perceive. I know fit understand the smell, but don't worry, come out and for nose. Just strike your pose. Try this Obonge air freshener. GBC don't come, we no go disappoint you. Oh yeah, spread the goodness all over. GBC smells so holla me GBC, GBC, holla me GBC, GBC, holla me GBC, GBC, holla me GBC air freshener. Every day, all the way, we've come to stay. GBC smells so nice.
To become our distributor, call 0708 342 0146 or 0909 461 7661.
GBC Air Freshener. Breathe life.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All the house music is here.
Magic 102.9.
Are you ready? Okay, let's make it nasty.
We're the station that beats all the competition. And we'll prove it as soon as we hear any competition. 102.9.
Crystal on this. We are 102.9 in the air. Magic City Radio, #1 in the air. Magic City, so we are 102.9 in the air. Magic City Radio, #1 in the air. Magic City, now here we go. Turn on your radio. Krista says so. But let's get on this one, man. With your boy, Krista Leo.
Hello, my name is Crystal, and you're listening to Magic 102.9 Abba Ogwan.
From state to state, country to country, and across the triple W's, we bring you up to date with the latest happenings. Magic 102.9 ABBA, transforming lives through the airwaves.
We bring the best sound to your ears. We bring the best news to your door. When it comes to sports, we'll bring it neat. 'Cause we are yours. Magic FM. Magic FM. That's what we are. We are magic, magic. We are magic, magic. We are yours. We got all that you need. We are magic, magic. We are magic, we are magic. We are yours. We got all that you need. We are magic FM. We are yours. 102.9.
From state to state, country to country, and across the triple W's, we bring you up to date with the latest happenings. Magic 102.9 ABBA, transforming lives through the airwaves.
Now, news, sports, traffic, weather. You can depend on us. Means variety and breaking news when it happens.
102.9 FM.
Your place for news.
Mr. President, still speaking.
Your place for talk.
Where's their brain at?
Your place for the issues that matter to you.
6:45 a.m., 12 noon, 3 p.m., 5:30 p.m., and 9:45 p.m.
It's news. It's talk. It's all about you.
It's Magic 102.9 ABBA.
Magic 102.9
News. All news now. Who knows what's next, but we'll be there.
Good afternoon, welcome to Abia 2 on Magic 102.9 FM. I am Ruth O'Hams, thanks for joining us. A House of Representatives member representing Ukwana, Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency, Obi Agwocha, has visited former President Muhammadu Buhari to seek his intervention and elicit his support for a political dialogue and constructive engagement that could engender a resolution to the silent issues surrounding the continued detention and trial of Nnamdi Kanu and could lead to his release on pragmatic national reconciliation considerations. According to a statement by the media office of the lawmaker, Agwocha visited the former leader in his country home in Daura, Katsina State, to apologize on behalf of the IPOB leader. In a statement, Agwocha expressed his belief that a political resolution would not only address the grievances of parties on all sides, but promote greater understanding and unity within the country. In response, former President Buhari commended the humility and dedication of the lawmaker as well as his love for his people. He assured him that his approach was welcomed and that he would not be opposed to any political solution for Kanu's release. Agwocha recently led a group of 50 House of Representatives legislators across the political and ethnic divides to sign a letter appealing to President Bola Tinubu to direct the Attorney General and Minister of Justice of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, to invoke Section 174, subsection 1C of the 1999 Constitution as amended and Section 107 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015 in setting the pathway to reaching the desired outcome. The Abia State Ministry of Environment has directed all persons and companies involved in any form of activity relating to the government's forest reserves to stop forthwith and report to the ministry for discussions and subsequent approvals where necessary. The directive was contained in a statement signed by Commissioner for Environment Philemon Omuna and issued to newsmen over the weekend in Umuahia, the Abia State capital. According to the statement, the directive has become necessary following various reports received by the ministry that there have been encroachments and unauthorized entries into the forest reserves. The statement also quoted the Ministry of Environment as reiterating its commitment to ensuring that all Abia State government forest reserves are protected from land grabbers and illegal deforestation. The MagicFmAba Connect, a social charity and advocacy association that has its members drawn from well-established and successful intellectuals, businessmen, and community leaders and spread across the world, at the weekend successfully trained 250 youths in Aba on various skill acquisition programs. The president of MagicFmAba Connect, Dr. Chima Ayaso, while delivering his address during the graduation of 250 youths trained by the association, emphasized on the need for Abia youths to embrace skill acquisition for self-reliance and contribute to the socio-economy of the state. He added that the skill acquisition program conceived by the MagicFmAba Connect Association has shown commitment to equipping the youths of Aba and its environs with skills that will help them to be successful in life. Also speaking, a stakeholder of the association and traditional Prime Minister of Igbos in Ghana, Honorable Chief Uche Udo Agwo, maintained that the version of the MagicFmAba Connect won't just dwell on the delivery of the skilled certificates, but will also continue to empower Aba youths with the necessary tools to excel in all aspects of life. Chief Uche Agwo, who was born and bred in Aba, charged the awardees to always reach out to the MagicFmAba Connect Association for moral and financial support. Some of the awardees, while speaking to newsmen, expressed delight and thanked the association for the love shown them through skill acquisition and called on other spirited individuals and groups in the state to emulate what the MagicFmAba Connect Association is doing to help youths in Aba High point of the event was the issuance of 250 skill acquisition certificates to Aba youths. They were trained in different skills such as makeup, baking, solar installation, photography, fashion and design, amongst others. Members of the MagicFmAba Connect also paid a solidarity visit to the mayor of Aba and also visited the Port Harcourt Road in Aba to see the ongoing construction work on the road. Some members of the association present at the event were Mr. Ugochukwu Okmara, General Secretary, MagicFmAba Connect Association, Honorable Chief Uche Agwo Udo, stakeholder and traditional Prime Minister of Igbos in Ghana, Sunday Ekwalum, DG Welfare, MagicFmAba Connect Association, Mr. Vitalis Ibaka, Project Coordinator, Honorable Chinedu Onyizu, Labour Party, Abe South Senatorial Candidate, Mr. Mbono Osondo, Political Analyst and Project Supervisor of MagicFmAba Connect, Ebere Chairman, Program Manager, amongst others. The MagicFmAba Connect is a social charity advocacy association of MagicFmAba all over the world that connects and empowers the local communities in Aba through giving back projects and youth empowerment programs, medical outreaches, and caring for the less privileged. A former Commissioner for Information in Abia State, John Okikalu, has urged the current administration to stop politicizing the security crisis rocking the state. In a statement yesterday, Kalu opined that all past governors of the state had encountered, confronted, and overcame security challenges early in their tenures, particularly in Aba. According to him, it is a non-recurring phenomenon in the state beginning of this Fourth Republic. Mr. Kalu warned that politicizing insecurity would have negative consequences on the state, stressing that it would allow the real criminals to escape justice and celebrate when a leader has the wrong diagnosis. He urged Governor Alex Oti to rally all Abia citizens to help him fight the security crisis instead of rallying to score cheap political points that he does not need now. He stated that the governor should think broadly with an open mind and make politics unimportant when confronting security challenges. Albinos under the umbrella of Albinism Association of Nigeria Abia chapter have solicited the support of the Abia state government in tackling their challenges. They made the request yesterday during a courtesy visit to David Anyele, the special assistant to the Abia governor on persons with disabilities and founder for citizens with disabilities, CCD. The secretary of the group, Ijomo Konko, said many persons with albinism shy away from going to school due to their condition, noting that a person with albinism should be allowed to sit in the front line of the classroom instead of at the back because they cannot see the board clearly from a distance. Mr. Konko urged the government to provide visual aid for subjects such as mathematics and sciences to assist persons with albinism. Nuku Daniel, the group spokesman, noted with dismay that he had never seen a person with albinism participate in debates and quizzes. He called for teachers to be sensitized against discriminating against people with albinism and for albinos to be exempted from manual labor at school due to the sun's effect on their skin. Addressing the health, the women's leader of the group, Blessing Mbago, said regular skin checkups should be provided for people with albinism and albinos for free and recommended sensitization of parents on the hazards faced by people with albinism. Mr. Anyele assured them of the government's support and said that Governor Alex Oti was concerned about the condition of persons with albinism. Ahead of State and National Congress of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, a chieftain of the party, Lazarus Atto, has told the leadership of the party in Abia State to shun imposition of unpopular candidates on members and allow internal democracy to thrive. The call followed the recent zoning of the state chairmanship position of the PDP to Abia North by the state party caucus after its meeting on the 1st of June 2024 in Umuahia. Atto, in an interview with journalists in Umuahia, urged the state PDP leadership and all members to abhor any actions capable of jeopardizing the upcoming congresses in the state. The Abia Star Watch stated that whenever there is imposition in an election, it brings about a questionable candidate and offends the law of our party. He, however, vowed the genuine members of the People's Democratic Party in Abia State would not condone any form of imposition. And with that, we've come to the end of Abia 2. I am Ruth Hams. Thanks for sharing your time with us, and do have a beautiful afternoon. Just stay tuned for the continuation of the afternoon drive.
Portland Radio, as you know it, is extinct. This is a new species of music station. The evolution has begun. This is the all-new
Magic Station. 102.9 FM. ABBA.
In the 21st century, a station was born in God's own state. It captured the heart of man, cause it was loved by all. And that station is no other than Magic.
Wow, this is magic.
102.9.
Okay, my name is Clean the Drunk, and if you are nowhere, you must be driving, because this is Afternoon Drive on Magic 102.9 FM. Keep driving this afternoon on Afternoon Drive. Please, but not in the car that you're driving. That's dangerous. It's not good. Enjoy.
Harry Song, aka Mr. Song, is the king of reggae blues, and this is the Afternoon Drive on Magic 102.9 FM. Don't go nowhere. That's what's up right now. Abba, stand still.
What up, my people? It's your boy Ransom, aka Local Boy Gun International, and this is Afternoon Drive on Magic 102.9 FM.
I don't like to tamper. I don't need to. Oh, lift up. You know, see the chemistry. She's my first love. More than means and terribly.
music. We live the music.
What's up? I'm Beyonce. It's all today's music.
Hey, this is Christina Aguilera.
Hey, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent.
What's up, y'all? This is Faith Evans.
Hey, this is Rihanna. What's up? This is Pink.
Hi, this is Phil Collins.
You got your radio locked on to the hottest station.
Magic 102.9 ABBA.
Problem in the finish, so you try to enjoy. I could dance like Luala, yeah, Luala. 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 I don't like a salad, so far my money to double. As my money to pile up, they make me happy, happy. As my money to pile up, it is with my body, problem in all the finish. We can try to enjoy. But I in all the finish. We can try to enjoy. Second, problem in all the finish. We can try to enjoy. But I in all the finish. We can try to enjoy. Second, not the finish. We can try to enjoy. Problem in the finish. We can try to enjoy. I could dance like Luala, yeah, Luala. Could dance like Luala, yeah, Luala. Could dance like Luala, yeah, Luala. Could dance like Luala, yeah, Luala.
Okafor, aka Sumudu. I hope I got that. Your tenant from 9 Asonye Street, Oboy Hill. Okay, sir. So what do you have to say to your tenant?
Well, may the good Lord bless him.
Amen.
Bless him.
Amen.
Above all, keep him his heart desire.
Amen. So what do you wish yourself, sir, as you celebrate your birthday, sir?
Well, all I wish for myself is good health and a long life.
Amen and amen. All right, thank you so much, sir. Have a wonderful celebration, okay? All right, bye-bye. Talking about hygienically sound, because from the news I read, there is an outbreak of cholera in Kirikiri prison, and though the Lagos state government, they're trying to curtail it. So on the show today, you're still going to be hearing from the Ministry of Health, a representative there, who will be talking to us also. And although the health ministry says that they are interested in the case of the boy, because it was really a sad story. I deal with it, but it's okay. But we're going to be hearing from her to tell us what the Abia State Ministry of Health is doing to ensure that people are healthy and that Abia State is truly God's own state. Yeah, because God is a God of cleanliness, right? And we hear that cleanliness is next to godliness. Yes. So right here on the show, we are going to be calling her, putting a call across to her to hear her what they have for Abians, especially at a time like this.
Suspected. Now, out of the 111 cases, we took 24 samples. That's those that are available to give us samples. Then 3 of the samples came out RDT positive.
So I didn't get you. I didn't. Oh God, network is pretty fast. Doctor, hold on. You said out of those cases, how many came up positive?
3 out of the 24 came out RDT positive. That's random diagnostic test. It's an initial test that is done at the health facility or at the place you have contact with the person. Yes, and food hygiene. Any food you are taking, either you take it when it is hot, it should be served hot. If you're eating out of your house or you're preparing your food at home, prepare it at very hygienic condition. It is something that you eat raw, like fruits and vegetables. You wash them with clean water or use salt at some point to wash them and then rinse properly before you eat. Because those vegetables and fruits can be contaminated when flawed, carries away fecal matter. Then we also know about open defecation. There are people pooping in the open space, in the toilet, in the bush, or even into gutter. I don't know whether you noticed it, or even in school, the room with classrooms. People just poop anyhow. People are just they lack that discipline to do it their proper way, or probably they are pressed. They do it. So we discourage open defecation. And we also encourage markets and public places like churches, schools should have proper toilets where people can go and defecate. If it's in a market, you can have that VI toilets that are mobile. No, you might not have a normal toilet there. You can have mobile VIP toilets. People go there, pay 20 naira or 15 naira to defecate when they are pressed. And there's someone administering the process and flushing it, staying it clean. So we encourage that the communities to intervene and have things like that. Now, for government, we also go to the extent of changing the lives of the community people. For communities that don't have potable clean water, through the Ministry of Environment and Public Utilities, those things can be provided to escalate the news and spread it to schools and churches. For border communities, we have border communities. They are cholera outbreak in maybe neighboring communities, neighboring states. So for those border communities, all I advise our social mobilization team is to also escalate to official about those zones so that people can be aware. Yes.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow. Thank you so much. Also, Nocha has the highest number of hospital cases. Thank you so much for enlightening us. So, what of so I'm guessing the lower. What local government has the lowest rate? What local government?
Hafia has one. Yes, Hafia has one.
Oh, Hafia.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And Sisioma also has one.
Oh, yes. Sisioma has one too. Wow. Amazing. All right. Thank you so much for the enlightenment. Thank you so much. We don't have much time. I would have discussed of the other hospital, but it's okay. I look forward to having you more on keeping us updated on what's happening in God's own state. And I pray that the ministry also, goes into action, sensitizing people and, telling them on how to not get, not to contract, cholera, because we all need to stay healthy. So thank you once more. Thank you.
It's not just ministry going into action. We're already going into action. There are a lot of activities going on, sharing some materials that were like in the public, IEC, as information, education, communication, research, and give to them. So we're very strong into action. Every opportunity we have, we reach out to people in churches and schools. Even today, much earlier today, around 10 a.m., I was on BC. I had an invitation, Igbo program in BC Campo. We spoke in Igbo. I and the social mob guy, we had engagements there on cholera in Igbo language Campo. We enlightened the people, and we got calls from them. People are getting to know more. So I just pray that Abians will comply and observe, increase their sanitation, observe those practices that we're telling them, so that we'll have a cholera-free Abin.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Carlo. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Rose.
You're welcome. All right. So you heard it. Some local governments with the highest numbers and those with the lowest numbers. I never knew. Osisioma and Ahafia one cases. That's one case each. Yeah, that's 2 cases. Wow, amazing. Anyways, it's in the afternoon drive on Magic 102.9 FM. Too much talk. Let's get to the music. Yes, let's do that. Here is Koroba. Yeah, Tiwa Savage.
day for pocket. Shaping our national budget. You, we go blow like trumpet. Eh, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Eh, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Eh, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Eh, koro back, koro back, koro back. Oh yeah, everybody carry ya something. He say, darling, I'm watching you. Small thing, you don't move. You come, they shout only. The money you know work for. Back commando. You carry overload. Yawade, Igboro. Show wale, go wale. Koro back, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro back, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro back, koro back, koro back. Oh yeah, everybody carry ya something. I don't mean to bother you at all. Monkey they walkie bamboo they chop. Tell me till you say you be talk can do oga. Tell me what you fit do. I don't mean to bother you at all. Monkey they walkie bamboo they chop. Tell me till you say you be talk can do oga. Tell me what you fit do. Yeah, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro back, koro back, koro back, koro back, koro. Oh yeah, carry ya. Koro back, koro back, koro back. Oh yeah, everybody carry ya something.
What up, my people? It's your boy Ransom, aka Local Boy Gun International, and this is Afternoon Drive on Magic 102.9 FM.
Magic 102.9.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Banker, RTID. Come on.
Suffer for work, enjoy for heaven. This thing they happen to anyone. I come from nothing, enter many things, but this thing they happen to anyone. Yeah. I live the life that I love the life that I live. Tomorrow's not promised, but I'll keep the things that I need. Love is in the air, yeah, face mask. No matter the matter, I'll be rich till I die. 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 A plan is a plan A, better plan is a plan B. No pain, no gain, no face, no case. Look, I live the life that I love. I love the life that I live. Tomorrow's not promised, but I'll keep the things that I need. Love is in the air, wear face mask. No matter the matter, I'll be rich till I die. 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 I'll be rich till I die.
I love that you are 18 and your ex taking me money. I know, come on.
But I'll keep the things that I
Big Bell, Tony Montana, Waco. I want to explode, fire out, change out. Somebody pour me water out. I dey on my own. Waka jaja make you know jam back.
I remember Mbati, Ebbing Pami, breakfast, lunch, and dinner with drink Gary. Now they wanna snap pictures, I live flashy. You gonna stop me, huh? It walk Belutani. Impossible, every day is a celebration.
Yes, in the next 9 minutes we shall be rounding off this particular edition of the afternoon drive. It's been quite an educative one. We had 2 calls here. We put a call across to the NMA chairman, Dr. Abali, based on what happened about a young man who, you heard the story. You must have heard the story. It was part of what we discussed today. We didn't have time to even take calls. Yes, and this young man was running for his life. Based on what happened last week, a non-gunman visited Pobo Junction, and this guy was coming back from school and he was running for his life. According to the story, he hit his head and then he was rushed to the hospital, and the friend alleged that the hospital refused to accept the guy unless his mother deposited some money. So the mom tried to get some money. In the process, the guy gave up the ghost, and he passed on. And I heard the boy is an only child. It's quite painful. And we asked, why is it that some hospitals, would ask for deposit before treating patients? Sometimes these patients are in a critical condition. I know sometimes their relatives and their family members, their loved ones, don't have this money at this particular point in time. Yeah, I understand. Some doctors raise the concern that some of these patients, after treating them, these patients are ungrateful, they run off. Sometimes they even don't want to go to stay in the hospital, occupying space. And some of them will ask, why would I pay such a humongous amount of money? What did you do for me? And then this has made some doctors Some, not all, because there are still hospitals, like one of our callers said, that treat people. Once they see your condition and they know it's very critical, they go ahead and they treat you. Yeah. God bless those hospitals and their medical directors. And also we looked at another story of a young man who was caught stealing right here in Aba, and he was caught stealing, and jungle justice was, carried out on him. But before they actually carried out the jungle justice on him, they called his wife, who actually just gave birth to a baby, a 4-month-old baby, and told her that her husband was, was involved in a motor accident. The woman ran out with her baby. I'm sure she was so scared. What happened? What happened to my husband? Where is he? Maybe she was looking forward to seeing her husband in the hospital, looking forward to seeing her husband, somewhere, like, trying to run around. I'm sure she must have called one or two relatives, like, my husband is in the hospital, or I heard he was involved in a motor accident, only for her to get to the place. And before her husband was killed, lynched. I mean, I'm trying to imagine the kind of trauma this woman will go through with her 4-month-old baby. And we asked Jungle Justice, is there a way we can actually, make sure that people face the consequences of what they've done without jungle justice? Especially when these people, I know, I understand the pain of having your things stolen. Having your things stolen and trying to buy them again is so painful. But then calling a woman out, the wife out, maybe you wanted her to feel the pain, but she wasn't the one who was out, doing the act. So why call her out and she carried her baby? Sometimes when we do things in this world, let's put ourselves in other people's shoes. Let's try to imagine if this person happens to be me, or if I'm not praying for you to be in the person's shoe, but try to have, some conscience. Try to have, this empathy. Try to always put yourself in another person's shoes. Even when you take action, it goes way beyond just calling the woman out. Even when we talk to people, even the way we act to people, some people hear them talking to people, what comes out of their mouth is like missiles and bombs. If they throw those words at you, can you survive it? Before you do anything to your fellow human being, try to sit down, try to analyze, try to break it down. If this kind of thing happens to me, I'm sure some of those people who do those things have wives, they have kids. If, let's say, not even about going out to, but if this kind of thing maybe it happens, or maybe something happens to them and they call their wives and the kids out, and before their wives and the kids they are murdered, would they like it? How would their kids feel? How would their wives feel? Sometimes people do things, it's just about them. But don't forget, there's this saying in our local parlance, this Igbo language, that otondo or mado, right? Mado otondo, yes. So you cannot stay on your own. You cannot just take actions and decisions on your own. You've got to also consider your neighbor. Your right stops where the other person's own starts. So it's not about you and you alone. Okay, so I've got to go right now because my time is fast spent. I couldn't take calls. I insisted, apologize. But next Monday we'll be having other stories to look at. Stay tuned for the news desk and then other programs on your Magic Station 102.9 FM. Feminic is tomorrow by 1 p.m. Tuesday. I am Ruther Hems once again. Tony Montana and our own brother Portable, who keeps blaming Zlatan for not attending Chivido or Davido's wedding as well. And congratulations to Burna Boy, who sold out the event center in London. Congratulations to you, Burna Boy. I need ticket I heard was sold at like $1,000, right? If I'm not wrong. Congratulations to you, Burna. Burna Boy is not your mate when it comes to entertainment. Give it up to Burna Boy. He's not in for the drama. He's not in for the banter. He's in for action. He says it and he does it. Congratulations to everyone out there. It's a new month. I pray that your new month will bring about turnaround in your life, favor, and everything you're praying for, asking God for, God will grant it unto you. Bye-bye.
Somebody pour me water, oh. I dey on my own.
I remember Mbati, Ebbing Pami, breakfast, lunch, and dinner with drink Gary. Now they wanna snap pictures, I live flashy. You gonna stop me, huh? It walk Belutani. Impossible, every day's a celebration. This one for all my people that couldn't make it. Spent nights on the blue mat in the station. I said no comment just to make a statement. Now they hate and winning. AP kicking, my rollie ain't ticking. One of 150, the whip that I'm whipping. Now they wishing they could have catch a man slipping. SHOKOLOKOBANGOSHAY Shokoloco bango shit. Anywhere I go, you know the gang them day. Grease.
Big Peluto. Tony Montana. Waco. Go. I want to explode. Fire out. Change out. Somebody pour me water out. I dey on my own. Waka jaja make you no jam my back. Big girl go do am again. Oh, Latin pen in no back. Waco. Tori owo mo je sa. Sako, no let you. Waco. Dripping life, fashion, I'm a jaco. Big Peluto.
Yeah, you know my passion, money and high fashion. Anyway you see me, you know the boy's pattern. I was a young G with dreams of getting rich. Now I got more money than I imagined. I hear no, speak no, see no evil. Never catch me stunting on my own people. That's my brother from another mother. I cut the slice precise so it's equal. She playing hard to get so I'm keeping the same energy. You want the cast of me? So the take a to the that's a Kennedy. Yo, fine girl, sit that gingerly. Baby love, sit that gingerly. Unforgettable swag, they remember me. Hypnotizing like an oldie melody. I came with the criminals, my Cody defending me.
Big Peluto. Tony Montana. Waco. I want to explode. Fire out. Change out. Somebody pour me water out. I dey on my own. Waka jaja make you no jam my back. Big girl go do am again. Oh, Latin pen in no back. Waco. Tori owo mo je. Sako, no let you. Waco. Dripping life, fashion, I'm a jaco. Big Peluto. Montana. Tony Montana.
$3
Now, news, sports, traffic, weather. You can depend on us. Means variety and breaking news when it happens.
102.9 FM.
Magic 102.9
News. All news now. Who knows what's next, but we'll be there.
A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to the news center on Magic 102.9 FM. The United Nations and the United States of America condemn bomb attacks on Borno as President Bola Tinubu vows to crush Boko Haram. Governing councils of federal universities, polytechnics, and other tertiary institutions to be inaugurated on July 4. From the foreign scene, Israel frees hospital chief with prisons full of Gaza captives. These and other stories plus entertainment and sports. Always remember to send your eyewitness reports to newsroom at magicfm.ng or via official WhatsApp channel on 0907 677 1029. I am Jude Ochang and this is the news desk. The United Nations and the United States of America on Sunday condemned Saturday bomb attacks in Chasham Mararaba Goza town in Borno State, claiming the lives of at least 18 persons. The attacks carried out by suspected female suicide bombers struck a wedding, a hospital, and a funeral in Goza, a town near the border with Cameroon. According to the Borno State Police Command spokesman Nahum Dasso on Sunday, 3 blasts took place on Saturday in Goza. The United States mission in Nigeria condemned the suicide bomb attacks that targeted civilian populations in Goza, a local government area of Borno State. President Bola Tinubu, in a statement on Sunday by the presidency, said his administration would redouble its efforts to ensure that those who trouble the nation, dispatching precious lives and disrupting law and order, are completely removed. President Tinubu strongly condemned the bomb attacks, describing them as desperate acts of terror and a clear manifestation of the pressure mounted against terrorists and the success achieved in degrading their capacity to launch offensives. He condoled with the victims of the attacks, the families of the deceased, as well as the government and people of Borno State. The downstream committee of the Nigerian Senate has stated that the 3 government-owned refineries in the country will begin full operations before January 2025. According to the vice chairman of the committee, Senator Jide Ipisangba, who is representing Ondo North Senatorial District, the retrofitting of the Kaduna, Warri and Port Harcourt refineries was already at a completion stage. Ipisangba, who also states that the Dangote refinery in Lagos will soon begin the refining of premium motor spirit known as petrol, expressed dissatisfaction of the committee during the on-the-spot assessment as an oversight function for the refineries. He maintained that the refined petroleum products would be exported after internal consumption had been met. The governing councils of federal universities, polytechnics, and other tertiary institutions will be inaugurated on July the 4th, 2024. The acting Vice Chancellor of the University of Abuja, Professor Aisha Mekudi, made this known while giving an acceptance speech today while assuming the affairs of the institution. A total of 560 individuals were appointed to the governing councils and boards of federal government-owned tertiary institutions. President Bola Tinubu approved the reconstitution of the governing councils and boards of the federal universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. In an earlier statement, the Permanent Secretary, General Services Office of the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Nnamdi Mberi, noted that the approval was given for the effective management of Nigerian tertiary institutions across the country. Justice James Omotosho of the Federal High Court in Abuja has dismissed the fundamental human rights suit filed by the detained leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, against the federal government. Kanu sued the Attorney General of the Federation and the Department of State Service DSS for 1 billion naira in damages for alleged rights violations. The IPOB leader claimed that the DSS and its Director General violated his right to a fair hearing by allegedly preventing his lawyers from having unhindered interactions with him while he was being detained in preparation for his defense in his criminal charge. While delivering judgment, Justice Omotosho held that Kanu failed to provide credible evidence to sustain his claims that his interactions with his lawyers were interfered with and that he was denied unhindered access to his lawyers and that the DSS officials eavesdropped on his conversations with his lawyers, which constituted a breach of his right to a fair hearing. And Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Oti has reassured all law-abiding residents of their safety in face of recent attacks on security agencies in the state. Oti, who stated this on Sunday while addressing worshippers at Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic Church, told the people not to be discouraged or panic because of the recent ugly events. The governor, who blamed the attacks on the handiwork of the enemies of the state, who he said are opposed to the new lease of life under his administration, reiterated that the state government would fish out those responsible for the recent attacks against the security agents. Oti, who was in the church with top members of his cabinet, declared that the state had no space for criminals and thanked members of the church for their support for him before and after elections. Earlier in his sermon, the guest preacher at the Mass, Reverend Father Okechi Calvin, thanked God for using Governor Alex Oti to do new things in Abia. It will be recalled that 5 Nigerian Army officers were killed at Obikabia Junction, Aba, by unidentified persons in May 2024. Also, 2 policemen were last Friday killed at Opobo Junction and are yet to be identified. And no fewer than 100 shops have been shut down in Ogbete Main Market, Enugu, by the National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, for allegedly dealing in suspected fake alcoholic beverages. The agency also confiscated a truckload of adulterated products and effected the arrest of 4 suspected traders in the process of a well-coordinated raid. Speaking after the raid and arrest, NAFDAC's director of the Southeast Zone, Martins Iluyumade, said today that the suspects were already in custody and will be charged in court after an ongoing investigation. He noted that the raid was in furtherance to NAFDAC's mandate to safeguard the health of the nation and rid the Southeast of unwholesome, substandard, fake, and adulterated products. The Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, RISEC, has announced October 5 for conduct of local government elections. The announcement came amidst the ongoing local government succession crisis caused by the conflict between Governor Similai Fubara and the Martins Amewule-led lawmakers. The governor inaugurated caretaker committees to run the affairs of the local government areas, while the ousted chairmen were still laying claims to their seats, following the 6-month tenure elongation granted them by the Martins Amewule-led lawmakers. To avert bloody clashes, the police had since taken over all the 23 secretariats of the local government areas in the state, pending the forthcoming judgment of the Court of Appeal. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Customs Service (NCS) has seized a 40-feet container laden with various categories of arms and 9 containers loaded with codeine at Onair Port, Rivers State. The Comptroller General of Customs, Bashir Adewale Adeniyi, who displayed the intercepted weapons and drugs to journalists at Onair, Rivers State today, said the weapons were brought into the country from Turkey. He said the weapons and drugs were concealed in fairly used clothes. The Labour Party has announced plans to launch a mobile app to fast-track registration of members across the country ahead of the 2027 general elections. Its Deputy Director, Media and Communications of the Mobilization and Integration Directorate, Aju Elumelu, in a statement today said it was time for the party to transform the operations into a world-class organization comparable to international standards. According to him, the initiative was embarked upon by Director General Marcel Ngbodebe and sent to the National Working Committee through the party's national chairman, Barrister Julius Abure. On receiving the proposal, he said that the national chairman of the Labour Party, Julius Abure, promised to give the initiative accelerated action, saying that the party was more focused on building and expanding its structure across the country and preparing to win the 2027 polls, with Peter Obi noting that the app would be the game changer. You're still listening to the news desk on Magic 102.9 FM. We'll take a short break. When we return, we look at the foreign scene, entertainment, and the world of sports.
You're still listening to News Desk on Magic 102.9 FM. Abba. Send your views, comments, eyewitness reports, and other developing stories to newsroom at magicfm.ng. That is
newsroom at magicfm.ng.
Listen live to www.magicfm.ng and catch up with our news updates at
www.magicfm.ng/news.
You're welcome back now to the foreign scene, where Israel has freed dozens of Palestinians detained during its war in Gaza, including the director of one of the enclave's main hospitals. Israel released 55 prisoners today to free up space in its jails, unconfirmed reports claimed. Speaking shortly after his return to Gaza, Al-Shifa Hospital Director Mohammed Abu Salmiya asserted that Palestinian prisoners in Israel's prisons were facing daily abuse, with thousands of Palestinians having been added to those already detained since the war began on October 7. Israel's prisons are full, reported the Israeli Public Broadcasting Corporation. Abu Samliya was arrested amid claims by the Israeli military that Hamas was using Al-Shifa Hospital as a base. The medical chief said no charge had ever been laid against him. Freed after more than 7 months of custody, he said detainees endured daily physical and psychological humiliation in captivity. Recounting the alleged abuse, Abu Samliya said guards broke his finger and doled out beatings using batons and dogs. Medical staff were responsible for abuse and neglect too, he said, with some detainees' limbs amputated due to poor medical care. And still from the foreign scene, Democratic President Joe Biden's family has urged him to ignore calls to step aside following his disastrous debate against Republican Donald Trump. He spent Sunday with relatives at a presidential retreat where they encouraged him to keep fighting, according to reports. Anxiety has gripped sections of his party following a rambling and at times incoherent performance in Atlanta. Polls since then suggest concerns about his age. He is 81. A poll result released on Sunday indicated that 72% of registered Democratic voters believe the president does not have the mental and cognitive health to serve as president. Nearly half said he should step aside. But the message from his campaign team and his family is that he remains the party's best hope to defeat Trump. The family gathering at Camp David in Maryland had been previously scheduled as a photo shoot by celebrity photographer Annie Leibovitz. Mr. Biden's wife Jill, his children and grandchildren were among those present. In entertainment, Nollywood actress turned politician Tonto Dike has expressed an unapologetic stance on her past. Tonto Dike made a stance known in a post shared on her Instagram page. The actress emphasized that she sees what others might view as scandal or gossip as a testament to her strength and resilience. Recounting her experience, she noted that she was not embarrassed by anything in her past, no matter how challenging they may have been. And in sports, 2024 Nigerian National League champions Beyond Limits are yet to decide on their participation in the Nigerian Premier Football League for next season. The owner of the club, Honorable Kunle Shonami, disclosed this in a chat with newsmen in Lagos. Shonami said that the club's management was still in talks to debate on the requirements and challenges of participating in the NPFL. Recall that Beyond Limits, Nasarawa United, El Kanemi Warriors and Ikorodu City gained promotion to the top flight from the NNL last season. We'll bring you more of this on our football show at 6 o'clock. With that story from the world of sports, we come to the end of this news bulletin. But before we go, let's take a look at some of the stories that made the headlines. We told you that the United Nations and the United States of America have condemned the bomb attacks that happened in Borno State at the weekend, even as President Bola Tinubu has vowed to crush Boko Haram. And governing councils of federal universities, polytechnics, and other tertiary institutions are set to be inaugurated on the 4th of July. From the foreign scene, Israel has freed hospital chief with prisons full of Gaza captives. We also brought you a bit of entertainment and sports. Always remember to send your eyewitness reports to newsroom at magicfm.ng or via official WhatsApp line on 0907 677 1029. I am Jude Ochang. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.
Crystal on this. We are one or two the line in the air. Magic City. Radio number one in the air, Magic City. So we are one or two the line in the air, Magic City. Radio number one in the air, Magic City. Now you're with the turn on your radio. Hey, Krista says so. A bus on this one, man. With your boy Cristalio.
Hello, my name is Crystal and you're listening to Magic 102.9 Abba Ogwan.
Something where nobody's supposed to tell you. If body they do you somehow, no waste time. Come make we check out. No time to they check it time. Make you no go they play with your life, whoa. Because your health is your wealth, and your wealth is your health. Also have a care venture, Center of Alternative Therapy. Pioneer,
solution. After approve our medicine, cause we dey teach you sickness a lesson. We dey use computer for testing, in order to check your body well. If na therapy you need, we go reunite your body and the mind, you. Osahaba Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer, experience na the master, Osahaba Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy, Pioneer, experience na the master,
Visit their Aba office at 190B Fox Road, opposite Trailer House by Power Line, Aba, Abia State, or call 081 61 11 1557. Thank you.
Good day, listener. We welcome you to Osahaba Care Venture, the pioneer in contemporary herbal medicine, with over 29 years' experience in the field of herbal medicine. It is very important that you confirm and understand the sickness in your body before you start taking any medication. Don't ever predict your sickness and take medication. Sound health is very important. Anybody can experience sickness, but anytime you notice any of these sicknesses in your body, don't hesitate to come out for treatment.
If you notice pain in your body or your chest, or you observe burning sensation in your stomach or chest, or you notice that if you did not eat early, or if you eat too much pepper, you will notice pain or hotness in your stomach or your chest. This is a symptom of a sickness. If you notice pain in your waist and the pain also affects one of your legs, you need perfect treatment. If you observe that one side of your body is not working well, this may involve your hands or legs. Occasionally, this might also involve your mouth or tongue. This is a symptom of a sickness you need medicine for. If you observe that both of your two hands or two legs are having problems and you cannot control them like before again, this equally indicates symptoms of a sickness. If you notice that your waist is heavy, to stand on your own is now difficult. You cannot walk again easily. This can also affect the two legs. You need medication immediately.
Some people always notice pain in their joints. Many people usually experience the pain, especially when they wake up from bed. Remember, you need medication. Another challenge is if you notice pain before urination. This is a symptom of urinary tract infection, UTI. Meanwhile, if you are experiencing pain during or after urination or difficulty to urinate, also after urinating you notice as if you have not finished or you still have an urge to urinate again, these occur as a result of prostate problem. In addition to that, it is necessary to note that high glucose in the body can also cause constant urination. It is advisable to always visit people that understand your sickness, people that have the experience as it relates to your sickness, not those who will use your body as practicals or for experiments. You need to know that anytime you notice symptoms of infection, there are some steps you need to follow before medication.
You have to understand that some organisms develop resistance to drugs after some days or weeks of taking medication. This is equally the reason why many people who have an infection like Staph aureus will always complain that they have been to many places and had taken so many medications without solution. But people fail to understand that it is not everybody that can handle infection, and it is very important that you follow the necessary procedures before you can achieve a good treatment of infection. Also, for some women, because of the different sicknesses in their orgasm bodies, they can no longer perform like they used to. Another issue for some women is because of the problem around the pelvic region or because of infection or food they consume, and they conceived and had baby before, but because of the hormones in their body, it is not too accurate again. So to have another baby is now difficult for them. Some have had 1 or 2 children before, but to have another one is now a problem. Even some don't have before after several years of marriage. My question to you listening to me is, do you detect or confirm the cause of your problem before taking medication? Because if you don't get it right, you might not achieve a good treatment.
For some people, their problem is constant headache and sleepless nights. Some always notice serious pain before their monthly flow, and some of them believe the pain is normal. But you have to check first before you conclude. Some always notice difficulty to go to toilet, which is sometimes associated with pains. Some notice pain under their belly, that is, under their stomach, which means their lower abdomen. Some people's problem is cough, and the question is, have you done any test to confirm the condition of your respiratory tract before demanding for medication? However, this time around, let's face the fact. You need to know that sickness is not your friend, and you don't need to hide your sickness. Treat yourself anytime you notice any symptom or sign of sickness in your body. You can gamble with everything, but certainly not your health. And always remember that you need the best and perfect place to obtain your medication, especially people that you trust and people that have the experience and capacity. Maybe you have been to a lot of places before taking medication and the sickness is still like that. The question is, did you confirm the cause of your problem before medication? Because some people usually predict or guess their sickness and began to buy medicines, and they don't also go to a reliable place for their treatment. We have seen some people with swollen legs caused by enlargement of the heart, and instead of them treating the cause of the problem, they continue to be marking their legs with blades and thereafter applying medicine in the name of poison. Even some people with prostate problem will continue to buy medicine from place to place because of pain or difficulty to urinate freely in the name of treating infection.
Please don't be your own doctor. Always meet people that have experience and capacity to examine the organs and tissues that are involved, and also help you identify the genesis of your problem and the best medication for you, and equally identify the food that is good for your body while taking the medication. So, if you notice any sickness in any part of your body, be it your head, chest, stomach, hand, waist, leg, or back, please don't hesitate to treat yourself perfectly.
Daalụ gị bụ onye ọma na-esonyere anyị na-anabata gị n'Ọsa Herbal Care Venture. Anyị bụ ọkaibe n'ọgwụ mgbọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ bụ nke anyị na-emepụta ruo afọ 29. Ọ dị mkpa na ị ga-amata etu arụ si eme gị tupu ịṅụba ọgwụ ọbụla. Ejikwala aka gị sị na ọ bụ ụdị ọrịa na-arịa gị kere dị oke mkpa. Zitere anyị ozi na ọgwụ ozi WhatsApp anyị site n'akara 080-787-77111. Ka mkpọkwa ya ọzọ 080-787-77111. Ya na akara ọzọ bụkwa 081-611-11557. Ọzọkwa 081-611-11557. Ị nwekwara ike bịa n'ụlọ ọrụ anyị dị na nọmba
190B Fox Road, opposite Trailer House by Power Line, Aba, Abia State.
Daalụ gị bụ onye ọma na-esonyere anyị ka emesịa.
For those listening to us for the first time, we are Osa Herbal Care Venture. We have different health consultants that specializes in different areas of human sickness. Also, we have succeeded in producing different well-processed and packaged herbal medicines under the best hygienic conditions, which are approved by NAFDAC. Our offices are always opened from Mondays to Saturdays between the hours of 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Another thing you need to know about us is that we don't carry our medicine from village to village or from house to house. You can only see our medicine in our offices that we always mention on radio. If anybody comes to your village or your house claiming to be an Osa Herbal Care representative, please let them know that you have Osa number, because everybody wants to be Osa.
Also, if you have done lab tests before, you can come with your lab result. If you don't have, you also stand a chance to enjoy free tests from us for those that need it. And for those that medicines do not work on their body easily, we have our OSA cleanser for you, free of charge, to remove those things that are not allowing medicines to work in your body before we can apply the medication properly. This period,
I tell you something where nobody's supposed to tell you. If body they do you somehow, no waste time. Come make we check out. No time to dey check it time. Make you no go dey play with your life, oh. Because your health is your wealth, and your wealth is your health. Osa Herbal Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy. Pioneer, experience now the master. Osa Herbal Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy. Pioneer, master, Kaijebe. For Sahaba Care Venture, Center of Alternative Therapy, Kaijebe. Pioneer, experience now the master, Kaijebe.
We're the station that beats all the competition. And we'll prove it as soon as we hear any competition. 102.9.
Yes, so Abadiomam Jemono, Abade Sambakwe, Abangwa, Abobi Ndibo, Ababaraka Mego, Abana Mobania Wagranya, Abangwa, Don Robia Bangwa, Lequeno, Tony Abani, Leque Magic FM. Yes, yes. Bend down, you see Abba. Organa Derono, every Monday, 3:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. Magic 102.9 FM. Abba, Onyukunonyenta Getiano, Otaige Simezi Abba, Abadema, Bondi Adono, Bondi Nebogi, Ona bend down, Kaigesikoro, Otabaji video, Otabajino, Nebabanaga. I ain't got Dimba, Habia has no Boku. Oh, bend down. If you bend down, you see Abba. Oh, the good transfer Kagana Kunaya. The Gumbo, Bepeni Unego, Manage Troga has Jonaba. Bend down Gana be by him. Diano poor him and Ababuru. I give you told you no, no, told you, man. But when the Adono, Natuna Bani, William Madisha, Alariala.
Omana ebelebe buru ane ku kemere me ozana eme ebelebe buru Chineke mere na ebere ka isena mekpa ahụ ndị apụta ka labara ụra hie no to anya abụọ mmadụ na-eche akarị bịazie gị werezie iche ụra imetari night a na-ege bịa mixie ya ọ n'isi agbasha mmadụ ọgwụ BP ekwe nzụta ọgwụ BP ọ wee ṅụọ ya too much ya adịzie too low egwuru otu ka mụrụ mgbe mụrụ asị na BP mgbagoro na ṅụọ ọgwụ BP abụrụ na ba ṅụzie dete na akọ flat dọkịta asị mba na mgbochilata material biko na ọ dịzi too low ka iwe hụ dat enwe ihe dịka mmadụ ịnọ ebe udo nọ where peace and tranquility is order of the day. Anyị achọghị high BP, anyị chọrọ ka ọ nọrọ na middle ka iwe ike nọtụkwu abụla abụọ na atọ. Ụmụnna otem ji bata na nke taa ma na-asị ka ọ gaziere onye ukwu na onye nta. Oge ihe omume anyị bend down isi Aba 5 minutes agala, and my very special guest is here already waiting. So what I'll do is just do one or two weekend retrospect, then we'll go straight to the matter at hand. What is in town, what is very, very important to us here. Eventually, I don't know Momo Yakembe, Governor Alex Otabia, Kohama Nisin to come out. Already, for Nolu, but really I can just turn Metodeyaka now. Then we are here to discuss and put it in the right perspective, That's the sense of our coming here today. Now, I got my book too much. Tony Abanyim, aka Democracy, when you can bend down, you see, about 1st of July, here my birth month. In 4 days' time, by Friday. I was born on a Friday, and then after I might know about the Friday. By Friday, I'll be 1 year plus. You talk about work for low, I don't say so. I won't 47, yes, 27. kụpụcha 20 a na-ezo afọ ezo bụ na asụ ka Chineke dere ekele mere ma chọkwa ịgba afọ ọzọ n'afọ agbala m ya agba adịghị very soon I'll tell you more ebe anyị ga-eme ite ebe unu ga-ebute ngwongwo na ọ dị hampas you bring it there achọrọ m story Tinubu asịkọ Tinubu asị rice asịkwa rice asị gị achọrọ m story ị ga-ewetarịrị ya maka ọhịa kwere na nkwa. Let me tell you that anyị ga-anara Chineke ike just like we used to do. I'll now check out large, then go straight to 1-2 things and bring in my very special guest. But let me introduce him. I can't get him waiting. I can't keep him waiting. He's a senior citizen, a very great senior friend of mine, a father, a mentor. He's here, Barrister Geoffrey Ike Nwaticha. Mazi. Ndị Aba sị na mkpọta gị that ị na-ekwu okwu gbasara ihe anyị chọrọ ikwuta kemgbe na ọgụ ma onye nwaanyị na-ere ogiri m izi anya pịara so and you are here. Kele ndị Aba tupu anyị agawa.
Aba mmanụ.
Yes sir.
Kelewanụ.
Yala.
Igbo kwezonu.
Yeah, you're welcome sir. Anyị na-abịachi jide nga ahụ maazị anụ abịa. Ụmụnna anyị ga-anara Chineke ike anyị alọghachi na ụdị na anyị lọghachi we go straight. Onye apụkwala biko ka anyị kpere Chineke.
Ambawo bizi megide ndidi izodanye ka ha biliri ano na elebe ya Jehova ezonare kwala nyomedi zam Jehova zam Jehova zam ekwepala iereme because I'm kaha wedana lasi Jehova Yonwe ya bụ Chineke m n'ezie Jehova Yonwe ya bụ Chineke
Mama Jehova naanị ya bụ Chineke anaghị azọ ya azọ ịzọchi ihe niile ị ga-azọ Chineke ị ga-azọ gọvanọ zọọ popu zọọ bishọp zọọ prezident nke Chineke a itinye aka ihe ịhụrụ ga-ewere a na-azọ ya azọ ya awụchi ihe ọbụla sọrọ ya eme onye ọ sọrọ ya etigbo onye ọ sọrọ ya na-edobe ndụ na ahụ na gala ya dị na ma ọ ga-enye gị ndụ ọ ga-enye gị ogologo ndụ nye gị ahụike ihe ọbụla ị na-achọ n'ụwa Chineke nye gị ya depending on what you want mana mgbe ụfọdụ ikpe ekpere ma ọ za gị kelee na ndị ọ zara gị kelekwe na ndị ọ na-aza gị maka ya zacha ihe niile nwere ike gị banye na trọbụl enwere ike ya zacha ihe niile abịala ewere gị anya so Chineke ji nwayọọ nwayọọ na-aza ekpere gị kelee ya ndị ọ na-azabeghị gị kelekwe ya yes ihe ọbụla ime gị n'ụwa gala Chineke adịghị na mma you are in trouble ihe ọbụla ime gị n'ụwa ị ka na-atụ ụjọ oke gbafee n'okpuru bedo obi awee gị n'afọ ngwere gbafee gị hụwọ geko agbakọ na-achụwọ geko n'ụlọ gị kọwa agwọ maka ndị pastọ ndị ministri na-asịzi ihu ụwọ geko gị chụwa ya na ọzọ ebe ndị mmụọ ọjọọ nọ na I wonder otu ụwọ geko na-ehe ehe anaghị amadụ mgbe o jiri bata na-arị arị na-ehe asịzi na ebe ndị mmụọ ọjọọ nọ iru hala that level where everything is your enemy you are in trouble gbalịsi ike gagala Chineke ma udo ọ bụ tajiri bata taa ma na-asị ka ọ gaziri onye ukwu na onye nta. Very quickly let me tell you that Mommy Salome Ibem, family friend, family mom, and the man Bashirikan Assemblies of God Church. Manomi had the known as Boma, Nen Ibem, Chidima Ibem, and all the rest of them. Unyaho birthday, Mommy, we want to celebrate you before we go ahead with this program. And as you can Chineke, Dovagin the Monk, Iriu, Ahune later, and Ami Vatin. You should to take up Labor rights and Azumo. Eventually ụmụaka etola ihe aka mana asị ka ndị otu ha dị nke ọzọ nye ọbụla ka nkwụcha na ọbụla gbalịsi ike na-eleru anya ka elewezi anya na ọrụ ha bịara ka elewezie ya anya very very important. Ndị Aba North State Constituency ka nọ without a representative ndị ọnụnụ n'okwu ndị dị mkpa nọ na-abịa ndị nọ na-aba unu tii n'ọnụ maka ntịtantị ataga na-ewe ntị iwe spika Imemerowa gbalịsi ike anụ gburu ọkwa gburu onye be ha. Let me also tell you that the landlord now makasi everywhere na obodo Aba actually they want to discourage me on their own health but I think we'll continue to do Kemere na Amuma Road ebe Obuji Street advantage na-eme ya ebe aka nke m jiri anya m gaa hụ ebe awụrụ ihe anyụrụ na main road anasizi m na ọwụwa ya so I don't know. I think it will take time to dig into that later on. Nabia, Maso Salome, Kuliota Boyogumami Baheno. Happy birthday.
Today na your birthday. Na the day wey you come to join the people wey be no stay for this world before you.
Ahụ gị n'ụzọ ihe nwere ga-ewere. It's very important because ọtụtụ ihe mere kemgbe ụbọchị ya nke agodo for security reasons ka a na-ekwu okwu ya now. Abịa nke recklessness very soon we'll talk about that. Gọvanọ ọrụ ha nkụ gawa ọrụ obe ọhịa gawa ọrụ ọmụma road gawa so ka emechaa ka anyị na-ahụ ọmụkwụ na anyị na nke maazị ọwụ ya. So this government resolve I wanted to have the commissioner for local government, Prince Nwachukwu, and he told him that by this time he'll be on a press conference over this issue, that they have a lot of things related to it they want to treat. Maazị ozi a eziri maka ịkwụsịtụ ndị keke na ndị ọkara na-agba n'ime taa.
Well, we here and ladies here. And the ladies here, Makana na Wamba bere na abalị. Nwa mụrụ na nwa n'ụtụtụ.
Oh yeah.
Ndị mmadụ gasị na ọkwa na nwere ya betere ihe. Ha ma amaghị ha na
where they can pick it right away. You know, because among them you have shoemakers, like you have tailors, you have mechanics, you have organizers, and all of that. They will come to their shops. You don't see them any longer. The next day, give no oil and motor. You can see, you know.
The truth is that people are in a haste to make it. That is not how we did it, how our forefathers did it. That wasn't how they were able to make it. People are terribly in a haste. Somebody, in some certain cities in Nigeria, the government have succeeded in curtailing this mess.
Yeah.
So I think the governor Alex Oti, he has come to deliver. I am sure that except special attention is paid to the activities of just as we are head coming, like you said earlier when it started. Testing
the microphone.
I don't anything yet. So, nke kwụsị na elekere anya asaa bido na elekere anya isii nke ụtụtụ ha agaghị enupụkwa isi o.
Well,
ọ ji dị mkpa na anyị ga na-ekwu okwu a.
They're on their own. The security agencies are there. When here na run now.
Is that you don't. The truth is that the number of keke plying the road is far much. ọ karịrị ndị mmadụ na-aga ije. Mgbe ụfọdụ mejizie nwanyị na-ele ụfọdụ n'ime ha na-agba. No way I said talked about frustration when I started, because they must have to, get the day's money as to be able to remit whatever thing they are paying to their master. So people are so desperate. Even though Kenya, they run 70 to 80. Na bakwa keke.
And the same way. Yes.
Ima,
yes,
almost Kenya na anaghị anụchasị ihe ike. Because iru ha 50, 60, ndị nwe ala. Yes.
Okay. No wonder my children calls me twice before I hear this time.
So mmadụ ruo 60 years, ọ had 60 years. At the age of 60, the government will retire you.
Okay.
Or 65. But onye a retire na 65, you ga-azụrụ keke. Na ọzọ ebe ruo 75. Ọ naghị anụ ihe. Ị ma na nwere ndị na-anya keke na-anaghị ekwu okwu. Ndị bebeberi.
Ọ dị possible.
O nwere ndị na-anya keke na-anaghị anụ kpọị. O nwere onye mma. Ọ naghị anụ kpọị. Ọ bụrụ na ihe a gọọmenti na-egbu onye nọ na onye si Nicholas ka ọgba na-agabata ya gawa. mgbe ụfọdụ ọnwụ na-asị onye nọ na n'ụzọ abịa poli na-agbago agbago gawa ịgawa onye nọ na onye si na Nicholas maọbụ si na Brass gbara ọsọ bịa nkwọpịa nkwọpịa because
a na-eji speed above traffic light.
Speed above ya.
Yes.
Nkwọpịa.
Oh my God.
So
Mazi, do you know one problem I discovered? Ndị enyere ọkwa n'obodo a even ọ dịkwa otu aka ndị gọọmenti anyị nọ onye kọmishọna ejiri ihe gbasara ọfịs ya sị that ndị team asaa ịkpọ ndị isi ha ha don't even pay. It's about all of us, our safety. Bịa gwatu ndị about the do's and don'ts of yellow and black only. Yes, I was not asked to come and talk. I'm not mandated to come and talk. You can imagine that. So the orientation you are talking about, I will not get here. You went down on Naka, GNL salary.
No.
So how can we get
onye ndabu mmiri? Ka
pure water.
Pure water.
Anaghị side mirror. Anaghị real light.
Road. Instead of Yoba Road, have a suko kopia.
See?
You see, one way. Onye keke nwere ihe o jiri one way kpọrọ. Okay, na rana ya na-arụ na ebe na NIDB. Ọ bụ na to see small hold up. Ndị keke niile agba the other side.
Yes.
But gajo
watch ebe
ahụ. Oh
my God.
But the truth is that this indiscipline, the authority should be out to correct them.
Maazị, we'll come back. Ahụ na-abịachi anyị ga-ekwu okwu ịkpọ ndị ọrụ nche ọwụghị ya na-akụsi 6 o'clock na-ebido jiri ndị mmadụ asị 7 anyị ga-akpọ ha oku gwa ha nye ha the modus otu eji arụ ọrụ a yara lọya then ihe ọzọ anyị ga-ekwu okwu ya okeke a na-aga isi ka ọ laa by 7 kee maka ndị ọrụ abalị ndị ọrụ radio like us ele otu anyị ga-eji eru ụlọ. Is there anything government can do? Can we turn around the transport sector and all of that? Ụmụnna anyị na-abịachi biko onye abụkwala ka anyị gbara obere egwu nwike Maazị Geoffrey Ikenwaticha my guest ka onwe ike nwa mmiri anyị na-abịachi nụ.
Onye jiri counterfeit gbara ọgụ ya nwaanyị ya wụọ o mefuole gị olo ma onye nre nkịta zụta enwe ihe ntupu ka n'ube n'ụlọ ya ezi ụka ọchịchị Naịjirịa ọchịchị obodo anyị
anyị abịachi na ọ na-ahụ na ya ka emezie n'obodo a ka ọ dị mma ihe ahụ egwu wọrị ọkụrụ over 30 years ago. anyị ga-enyetụ ndị disabled this privilege to get what is going on and what to know about them.
Are you aware? Are you aware of Abia State Disability Law? The law prohibits all forms of discrimination and harmful practices against Abians with disabilities. Provides for right to access to public building, right to education and healthcare, right to appointment, work and employment, right of children with disabilities, reservation of parking space for persons with disabilities. Those with disabilities have rights to participate in governance, social and economic activities. Say yes to disability rights and inclusion of persons with disabilities into the development agenda. Support the implementation of Abia State Disability Law today and always. This message is from the Special Assistant on Persons with Disabilities to the Governor of Abia State in partnership with the Center for Citizens with Disabilities, CCD, with support from MacArthur Foundation.
Okay, and we don't have time. Barrister Geoffrey Ikenwaticha, my guest, is still very much here. Original Abaman, Abawan. So that's why some of these critical things bring him to, dig into it and get the best out of it. I know government is from 6 to 7 p.m. Then he actually we have just 5 minutes to do that. And then pay the phone lines. Mazi, tell us the security agents how to go about this time and what government can do to cushion the effect of these removing tricycles that's early.
asị m kwuo agara m iche na eleghị anya ọ bụghị nzube gọọmenti ịkwụsị keke otu a kama ọwụ ihe mere na ede ji bee nwere ọwụ n'ihi na ndị mmadụ ewerela keke mgbe ndị gọọmenti nke bụ na ya ha na keke ọ bụ iwu na onye keke ọbụla every keke must have his paint their color and have their number for whatever reason the keke ndị nwere today many of them will colorless if you like ihe ọzọ anyị ga-emewu na anyị ga-arịọ ndị ọrụ nchekwa iwu we have to beg security agents to please for God's sake because we are all children of God those of us who believe if you want to stop if you want to arrest let it be by 7. You know one thing I see they will very close to that 7 6 to 7 they will now start delaying
7
so that if you don't do what you are asked to do give us 7 you better be trouble
easier from 1,000 to 10,000
maka Chineke let go no last 7 nke ọzọ bụ ndị na-arụ ọrụ bekee ma ndị nwe onwe ha ndị ụlọ ọrụ nwe onwe ha ọ bụrụ na o nwere ụmụ ndị na-arụ n'ụlọ ọrụ ndị unu na-edowe ha nọrọ ebe ahụ ruo 6:30 7 ebe ọ bụ na ị maara na ha pụọ na ha agaghị enweta keke ka ha hapụ ha n'oge nke ọzọ bụkwa dịka gọọmenti na-eche echiche a ugbu a ka gọọmenti nyekwa aka na-ezụta bọsis o kwere mee mgbe a na-eme elekshọn ụfọdụ ndị na-adọ ọkwa dịka osi prestige na ABCK ha ji nnukwute bọs the number of buses na-agba so ụnụ nwere bọs ndị dị otu ahụ ọ ga-eme ka ihe keke a ọgbaghara keke a kwụsịtụ nke ọzọkwa na ekwesịrị ụmụ ụzọ ebe a ga keke a gaa na-agba ụzọ a ị nwere ike isi abụ Owerri road site na park ruo na ha nwa ama ha kwụsị n'ihi na ha buziri ibu karịcha na abụ Owerri road ha anaghị emekwa obe na naanị traffic light ha na-agbazi one way mgbe afọ ole a na-atụ mmadụ mkpọrọ ma ọ gba one way onwe onye gwara ya anọ na ị nwere ike ịga mkpọrọ nwere ike iruru afọ 7 ọ bụrụ na ụzọ emebighị emebi gị gba one way o nwere ka a ga-esi kwụsị ya gọọmenti ga-akpọ ya mkpa anyị nwere ndị meyọ na enwe ndị meyọ ha kwesịrị ịbịa ma redio steshọn ndị a eti mkpu a enwe osi trafik enwe ndị timas they can come. But the truth is that you can this law can be enforced and they might you will start enforcing this law people will learn but if there is no punishment if there is no enforcement nobody is being punished for committing this traffic offense they will continue if many people do not even know even they can even sponsor adverts na radio informing because they can with a radio enforcing people that do not even know except all the skeletal this and that I name here I want to thank Magic for even considering it necessary to and your program which you been down here so if other radio stations if the authority will consider it because it's going to be worse so it's not just enough to stop them supplying the road after 7
yes Kaile Hinda Baneku and
Mr. Kubo
okay
I'm a company so combo I saw the one
okay
what am I trying to say Kagwani wani kabejoku. Ewa chero union se be had belong. Emana majority laba take one driving license.
Yeah, no doubt.
Abu who portray them pa. La union no bla before wala na ba to no bla the union e so e police dey driving license. Nkege ko te ka le gala drive na of driving. Abu so in Nigeria. Mbongam la halo nyela ya ga driving school anya moto. If you go to Ghana I can't know ya. If you enter driving school in Nigeria, you still go back to driving school.
Is that so?
So all the Obuno will never use it quality to one day. Let's not start from those union. Obona we should hold them, hold them accountable because before you employ somebody like your role or they will just welcome everybody. What do you expect from what I can 16 years?
Honestly.
A lot of hard work. They get a lot of problems to the society.
Thank you, Schoolboy.
Let us now hold those juniors. That is very important.
Thank you, Schoolboy. Imena. Yes, you made your point. Mazina Hyoku.
Yes.
Yeah, the driving license thing can also be a way of checking the unqualified ones.
Because
and also,
if you are a minor,
security also.
you will not be issued with any driver's license.
Yes.
If you are a minor. That is one of those.
Hello.
Tony Ekelemo.
Gabisa.
What is that?
Ndewo.
Hey, Omo.
Ndewo. Gabisa, what there? Your name? Hello?
Yeah.
Akofla, again, I don't go like one number. But the number, and he'll be lock. Hello? Gabisa, body.
Hello?
Yes.
Go ahead. I am going to come up at 7 of now. Once can you information of
please.
Stephen Aku will go, but right now, we're going to go pick up the junction. The force never name them arrest, never did a ticket and then I'm on my have that here at the want to make a shot because what else? John Commission, what's causing all this? About 1 hour ago, what the cat of also? They must also not pick up a junction. Even the police now one in the Monday ticket, Monday I'm on my.
Oh,
can you last commission now? I haven't even become now.
Thank you, my brother.
Government,
yes, they've had it.
This in the police.
This in the police and Ndami Anona MBC, no, my Hana Monte Yainiku, one of our government and so please, Kai put in the camera and going into fresh one. Still call us, we have time 09076771029. My number no chance 09169881029 08096661029. Let's still go on and no. Hello.
Glory be to God.
Oh, federal, okay. Hello.
The last 2 weeks, in the last junction, no more. I look at the I want them at Hana, unnecessary. I want to burn them in the main. How I want to buy how we do my one, I let it for them, maybe the same that on WhatsApp group, when they want magic from take off my own. So the police, I go one day call out their boys to order.
Okay.
That's when you're working on a Kata. Oh, but I'm saying, na enye nwoke nọ na Lagos si na kemgbe a na-akụtụsi shade ndị Igbo na Lagos na ha niile si na omenobia si na ha ga-abịaghachi na ga-alata n'ala Igbo ebe ahụ ọkwara na ịbịa wụ Aba ọ wụrụ na n'ihi ha nọrọ na Aba enwetụwala ọkụ nọ na Dr. Alex Oti na-arụ ụzọ ọnwụ na-abịazie onwekweghị onye ịgafe ụzọ ejide gị ịnọrọ enwekweghị ọnwụ na-enweghị ihe mere ọnwụ na enweghị ihe Dr. Alex Oti na ndị Commission for Police na onye isi ndị amị ọnwụ na enweghị ihe mere ndị Aba ga-agbakwa ọsọ Aba achọwala ịgba ọsọ n'ihi na enwekwaghị ebe mgbaba onwekweghị onye dị shọ amaghị onye a na-eze amakwaghị ndị a na-eze amaghị ndị chọọchị biko nunu ndị bishọp niile ndị overseers unu hazie n'ekpere ka a bịakwa na Abata ahụ bido kpekọ ekpere anyị na-eze ndị ọrụ nchekwa iwu anyị na-eze ndị ka anyị na-eze ndị keke ka Chineke mere na ndị Aba ebere Dr. Alex Oti emeziwela Aba anyị na-ele n'anya ka anyị hie ụra na Aba enweghị onye kwuru ugbu a
prayer peace and security summit taa echi Aba niile zuo na Aba town hall ndị bishọp niile ndị eze niile every politician every trader abịa na Aba town hall kpọọ ndị isi nche police army anya what is the solution to this problem
We need development now. People will start exiting up.
Within their license, somebody put it not in my because when bag with a license, no need on that age.
At all.
I got a license, I have to shoot. When no son, I can give one color.
Yes.
Yes.
So that I'm interest, I'm on a base interest.
Yes.
It's okay, Mother Video, I know who's the video. I one of my boys there now, boss. Maz, if you're not here, driver license again, I can check out police criminal.
Yes,
because when they're responsible, you can catch him again.
They are within the union now. How can I there? Onye keke ha na-eme union. Union karaka.
Yes.
Ele ndị a na-arụkwa na ugbu a. Tutu edeba ha mmadụ n'iwe onye na-anya keke. Ọ ga-egosi driver's license ya. Mgbe niile ọ na-eru ndị na-enye license ọ bụ eziokwu kwa ahụ. Na ụfọdụ ndị license a na-anọ n'ụlọ enye ya.
Yeah.
A na-anọ n'ụlọ enye ya. Mana ka elebe anya.
Yes.
Mmadụ sị na ịga na moto na Nigeria with driver's license.
Yes.
Iruo Ghana ga-egharị akwa school. Ruo ole mgbe ka a ga-ebido kpọwa ndị Nigeria ihe.
You can see it's quite unfortunate. Anyị ekwutacha na ya taa. Anyị ga-abịala ihe anyị na-ekwu na from this evening ebe ọbụla ị nọ wụrụ onye ọrụ ma redio ma ọfịs ma iwe onye ahịa everywhere ị nọ ya hụ na enweghị ihe na-eme n'ime town 6 o'clock hapụ shade gị lawa so that ya na-akụ 7 ị nọ n'ihu ya gị don't try to get entangled anywhere. It's very very important. Ndị keke kwanụ please we are begging very very important we are begging ya na-akụ 6 o'clock start looking towards ABEB ebe ọ na state government ekwela nkwa ibata vehicles corporate bodies also Nigerian breweries all of them ndị ọbụla bụbata moto ha gaa na Nnewi ịnọsịn nwere moto ebe niile biko ọ nwere buses let's bring it in here and ndị ọrụ nche security agencies please unu nyere anyị aka so that anyị ga-ebi n'obodo a n'udo nke a na-ejirisi ndị na-enwe ihe anyị mere adịrị na mma biko nnu ọ dị na mma ọ bụta ahụ si hụ ya nkịta ma na-asị ka ọ gara onye ukwu gara onye nta in 4 days time my birthday achọ m story kpọọ m na phone now vutewe ya Aunty Vivi achọ m story ụmụnna
ụmụnna ka hụtakwa otu isi na-eme njọ ọhụwa ka hụtakwa otu isi na-akwụ iko jekọrọ ndị ezinụlọ mgbe ahụ ajụzogu nwanne m ikpe ma ndị mmụọ ajụzogu ihe ikpe ma ndị mmụọ ajụzogu brọda m ikpe ma ndị mmụọ jai ajụzogu ihe ikpe ma ndị mmụọ eshuka amisọkpara lebat maju shikla lebat owofu ajụjụ ngwasane ya ajụzogu nwanne m ikpe ma ndị mmụọ ajụzogu nwanne m ikpe ma ndị mmụọ onye na-enweghị ihe obulisi nwanne m onweghị ihe ọ ga-akụ ikpe ma ndị mmụọ ajụzogu nwanne m ikpe ma ndị mmụọ ajụzogu ihe ikpe ma ndị mmụọ onye na-enweghị ihe obulisi nwanne m onweghị ihe ọ ga-akụwa n'elu ụwa kụwa aka aka gọtọrọ nwanne m kụwa aka aka gọtọrọ owe ajụwa ajụjụ ala ji ejuo n'ihe ewu eyi gajụwa ajụjụ egwu nwanne m jụọ n'ihe onye ese otumoge okomolu lekwuru abịa ya ajụzi obi ya nwa dị maka dị ya n'ụzọ ihe chere dị ya were ya
Magic 102.9. Hope you're lapping it up. If you want to.
For cooking. Soup in a this is where we know. Soup in a
aroma of your soup. Now, wow! Make I bring my plate. Use Soupy seasoning for that correct taste. And